This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV 24/7.
Chitralekha Basu describes herself as a workaholic, and Beijing allows her to walk. She says it's a city where a single working woman can feel completely safe on the streets, whatever the time of the night.
It doesn't feel good to say this, but I've never felt this safe in any Indian metro. It's completely safe to walk out of a party at say 3 in the morning, hail a cab, jump into it, and it will take you back to your destination without any hitch whatsoever.
Chitralekha came from Kolkata to Beijing a year ago. She became one of the growing number of English language journalists employed by the newspaper China Daily.
Primarily it was my interest in Chinese culture, and what I had thought was a link between Indian and Chinese cultures, and I thought they were in a lot of ways they were very close to each other. There were things which we have borrowed from each other. We have a history of sharing, which got went a little awry in between for several years when news stopped traveling out of China. But I always kind of wanted to find out more about Chinese culture and literature. Literature is my area. When I thought of joining China Daily, which is a government-run, all media in China is run by the government, and to be more specific, by the Communist Party. And people back home, they imagined that, they told me that this is going to be something of, working for a propaganda sheet. And I was pleasantly surprised to find, when I came here that it was not so. The reason why so little information travels out of China is, I don't think it's not because the Chinese government doesn't want people to know about it. It's just the, Eurocentric nature of Indian journalism is why, news from not just China, from Asia is not presented or not represented in the same way as news from, the US or UK would be.
Like Chitralekha, an increasing number of Indians are discovering that not only is the city highly livable, it's ripe with opportunities.
You asked me today, it feels good coming to Beijing or something. If you had asked me before 1 year back, it's very difficult because in our aerospace domain, nobody was coming to Beijing or China for a aerospace domain or anything.
Tuba.com